in Australia. Over the course of about 2 months, I had captured hundreds if not thousands of images as I traveled to Fiji, New Zealand, and I studied in Melbourne, where I lived. It was bound to be an epic storybook that I remember for the rest of my life. From there, I actually decided I would head out to Western Australia for spring break. I was going on a 10-day trip with people from all over the world. Our starting point was Perth. From Perth, we headed north and then back south along the coast. And it was just an amazing trip, and it was all captured on camera. It was just an amazing experience, and I'll never forget those memories. After the trip, we decided to extend our stay in Perth for 1 more week. Everyone around us told us we had to go visit Rottnest Island. So we planned the next day, we went to Rottnest Island. It was about a 45-minute boat ride. And on the boat ride, we were just enjoying being there. And then we got to the island, and it was just gorgeous. We rented bikes, and we decided we were going to ride around the entire island just to see exactly as much as we could and enjoy the day. It was exhausting. It was more than we probably should have done. By the end of the day, we got back to the shops, and we were waiting for the ferry to get back, to take us back home. And so we grabbed food, and I was looking at my pictures, and everything was just very relaxing. Now, those memory cards that you put in your camera, and they store probably hundreds of pictures and videos? Well, along my trip, I had to replace that memory card, because mine was full, and I had to put in a new one. So I was looking at my camera, and it only had pictures from that day. Well, of course, later that night, I was looking at my camera case, and this memory card with 3 months of pictures was gone. I was horrified. I was so disappointed. The next morning, I got on the next ferry. I went straight back to Rottnest Island, and I was determined to plan my steps exactly as I'd done the day before. I first, of course, went to the information desk, and I asked everyone, have you found a little blue memory chip, 1 inch by 1 inch, on the island? The lady looked at me, and she had no hope, but I was not ready to give up. So I decided I was going to go to the shops and ask around, and every employee I came across, I got a series of no's each time. Finally, one person said, there's a man that actually left a number, but he didn't say what it was or anything. He just said, I found something, here's a phone number. So I decided I had to give it a call. It was my only hope. As I described my little blue jewel, the 1 inch by 1 inch, little blue memory chip, he said, that actually looks exactly like what it is. And so I decided, all right, I got to set up a meeting with you. He lives locally in Perth. Went to see it, I got it. As soon as I saw it, threw it in my camera. It was a fit. Turned on the camera, and I couldn't believe it. It was all my pictures for the last 3 months. I thanked the man. I offered to compensate him, and it was just an amazing. I couldn't believe it. It was truly amazing that instead of landing in the garbage or being stepped on, it ended up in his hands. Now you see, the real reason I'm standing up here tonight is not really just to tell you the story. It's a good story, but it's not a great story. It's because the real reason is because I wanted an opportunity to get out an extremely important message to one very special individual. There's one person in this room that I've come to love and respect more and more after each day we spent together. It's been 4 years in the making, and during that time, it's become more and more clear that I would like to spend the rest of my life with her. This very moment is the reason I decided to stand here in a room full of people and see the lost look on her face as I asked her to marry me. Thank everybody at the launch for helping me actually make this happen. It wasn't so easy.